Well, good morning, Marie. How are you today? Good to see you here. I'm sorry I wasn't here yesterday. For some ungodly reason, I fell asleep around 3:30 in the morning, and I didn't wake up till 7:55. Pretty damn selfish of me, I think. But I cured that problem. I didn't get to bed at all today, so evidently I only need 4 hours of sleep every 3 or 4 days. So I felt like crap all day yesterday too. I went to Good morning, free music. How are you doing? I went to the doctor's pain management doctor yesterday. They upped my Metroplex and threw me on another medication and then lowered my prednisone. So I don't know. I go and I have to go to my primary care physician today. So I'll be getting off here at the latest around 9 o'clock Eastern time because I have to be there at quarter after 10. And I gotta see what she thinks. And then tomorrow, I gotta be at my orthopedic surgeon. So it's beginning to be, a nonstop affair just going to the doctors anymore. So, Grand Adan, I'm, I hope I'm saying that. Grand Adan, greetings from Spain. Well, greetings, Grand Adan. Or Gradan. So, you check your channel out. Um, Glad to see you're here. I am subscribed to you. You got 1,568 loyal followers. You guys aren't affiliated or acquainted with Grand Adon. I hope I'm saying, I know I'm not saying that right, but I'm trying to say it right. Show him some channel love. Um, yeah, show him some channel love. And, just like you would do anybody else. You can't hear me? Okay. All right. Then it's her. She has to probably refresh. Living and learning life. Good morning. How are you doing? You guys aren't acquainted with living and learning? Free music. Charles C. Bertel, Grand Adan, and Marie Kaplinger. Go check them out. Get acquainted. Show them some channel love. Make sure you put your chat box on live chat instead of top chat because if you don't, you are missing comments. And I decided not to wear the hat today so you can see 100% of my good looks. It takes a lot to get this good looking first thing in the morning. Uh, that's okay. That's okay, man. That's okay. That's okay. I will ignore it. So, I know. Just stunning, huh? Yeah. I do need a haircut, man. I'm starting to look like a shaggy dog. So. Yeah. Yeah, just Cornish exploring with Alex or Alec. How you doing, Alec? You guys get yourself acquainted with Cornish exploring with Alex. He has got 1,087 channel followers. So show him some channel love if you haven't already showed him some channel love. If you go there, check out his channel. If it's something you're interested in, show him some channel love. So, as good as can be expected. I got a barrage of doctor visits this week. So I had one yesterday, I got one today, and I got one tomorrow. So 3 different doctors, all discussing the same thing. How the hell I lived this long without dying. So you're welcome. Cornish Explorer, you are welcome. Exploring, I'm sorry. Everybody, when they come in, they all get shout out. So, you know, you're going to be at the doctor's Friday. I hope it's nothing serious, Sir Charles. I really do. I hope it's nothing serious. Being sick sucks. I'm telling you. But hopefully the road to recovery will, you know, I'll make it to the road to recovery and recover. Because I cannot see myself living another 20 years or so like this or in this much pain. So it's just it's hard on you because it makes your blood pressure high, it makes your heart rate higher, and all this other stuff. You know, just constantly being in pain and getting no sleep. So I am going to discuss with the doctor tomorrow. We have to do something about my hip. You know, they're going to shoot me with cortisone in the shoulder because I've got an impingement there, but they need to do something with my hip because it's getting worse and worse. Hairballs, how you doing, Tim? Tim's World. You guys aren't acquainted with Tim's World, go ahead and acquaint yourself with Tim's World. Check out his channel. Something you're interested in, give him a thumbs up, or give him a press the little red square. Show him some channel love. You're right, Marie. Glad to be alive to visit the doctor's office. You're right. Oh yeah, one day at a time. That's the thing. I hope they can too. They keep wanting to put me on a steroid, and I lost 150 some pounds, 154 pounds, and in the last month, I have gained 6 pounds back. And I told them I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to gain the weight back. So you can take me off the steroids. So I'm down to 1 or half a pill a day starting today. So instead of, I was taking 4, then 3, and then 2, and then 1. Now they want me a half a pill, and they're going to take me completely off of it. So, but they up my medicine from 6 pills once a week to 8 pills a week on one, and they're giving me this other one. I got to start out with 1 pill in the morning, 1 pill at night for 3 days, and then go 2 pills 2 times a day for 3 days, and then 3 pills 2 times a day for 3 days, and then 4 pills from there on out twice a day. How you doing, Colton? If you guys aren't affiliated with Colton Worley, check out his channel. If it's something you're interested in, share the love, give him some channel love, and I'm sure he'll return the favor. I didn't see Mike cry for help this morning. He wasn't on, was he? I was on 14 medications at one time, Marie, and now I'm only on the medications for my arthritis. So I've gotten rid of all the medications. I was getting healthy, and then this happened. Well, tell your sister I said happy birthday. How old is she going to be, Colton? It's 2 a.m. there. Oh, so you're you in California? Oh, he was on at 2 a.m. Okay, I didn't see him. I'm sorry. She's 6 years old? That's cute. How old are you? That's a nice, yeah, y'all like this cub? You're in North Carolina? All right. North Kakalaki? You're 14. And you were up at 2 o'clock this morning? Man, kind of makes you a little bit tired for school, doesn't it, man? That's good, Tim. I'd rather do it naturally too, and I'm going to start looking into all that. I've got several sites on my YouTube channel that do natural medicine, and I got several sites on my Facebook that do the same thing. I'm thinking just about telling them all to go take a fly in and check all that out. Maybe I'll just go the natural way. Okay, so you're homeschool. All right. Well, that way, if you're sleeping in class, you ain't got far to go to bed, huh? So, you're losing weight and exercising. How much weight have you lost, Tim? Fireman CV, why did you delete or um, block Marie Kaplinger? Oh, my mistake. All right, I'm gonna have to go in. Hopefully that fixed it. All right. Sorry about that, Marie. Fireman hit the wrong button. So, all right, fireman. Have a good day. I didn't know either. All of a sudden, I seen you were hidden, or your message was deleted. Then you were hidden. I didn't know fireman was even in here until I asked him. Then he come out and said it was a mistake. So, but you're back. Everything's good. So, yeah. Well, then you didn't. Then you didn't miss nothing. Then Marie, if you did, if you missed it, you're okay. Um, he, I don't know. He was doing something and hit the wrong button or whatever, and I don't know, hidden you or whatever. So, well, I know sometimes you keyboards have the mind of their own. You're right there, free music. Ilana Petrovich. How are you doing? It's I think it's misting outside here, Charles, right now. If you guys aren't acquainted with Lana Petrovich, go ahead and check out her channel. Are you still in the You're not still in the hospital, are you, Lana? Um, I've got you on my prayer list, so I can believe that. I understand where you're coming from, Charles. That lower back thing is screwed up. Yeah, I have lower back problems too, and I have uh, my lower back. All the vertebrae, I guess, are pretty much starting to crumble. That's what they're telling me. So hopefully, I can outlive that. So, well, I'm glad you're home. Are you feeling any better, Alana? Um, Talked to a guy yesterday. Uh, he's interested in trading. He wants to get out of his concession trailer. I guess he wants to just have a cart so he can just do little bitty things here and there instead of having a trailer. Yeah, I'm recovering from the VA treatment. Yeah, I understand where you're coming from there. But anyways, he wants to get rid of his concession trailer and trade it for um, a hot dog cart. His trailer's worth a lot more than my hot dog cart, but he's willing to trade even up because he doesn't want to have to, you know, uh, I guess, wait to get rid of it. So I'm going to go look at his trailer. And if it's something that I can use, I think we might be trading hot dog carts for a concession trailer. So, which would be better for me and the missus because then we can use it all winter long, because we'll be able to heat it. Well, you don't even have to heat it because once you got the steam tables and stuff inside there working, it should stay plenty warm, I would hope. So. There you go. Like I showed everybody the other day, uh, gold mine and no. Gold mine and no. So just remember that. That's why Jerry Reed sung, "She got the gold mine, I got the shaft." There's a lot of hidden messages in that song. Um, I didn't Minecraft Merrick. I did not write the word gullible and marker on the wall behind you. So, oh, you got 9 subscribers and no content. I didn't get to see that. Yeah, it should be there, Charles. That's not that hidden. Yeah. James Grant, how are you doing? Guys aren't acquainted with James Grant, go ahead and take a look at his channel. Something you're interested in, go ahead and show him some channel love. I'm sure he'd appreciate it and return the favor. And the same way with Minecraft Merrick. He's got 9 subscribers, but he doesn't have any content. It's totally up to you if you want to show him some channel love, because I don't know if he's just a new channel or what, but you know me, I'm all about channel love. So, well, that's good, James. Nine people, 10 minutes to 6. So that means there's 9 people that don't have anything better to do at 10 minutes to 6 in the morning. My sentiments exactly. I'm just waiting for the other foot to fall. You know what I mean? Or the other shoe to drop. Good, James. Good. James reached 300 subs. So. Which I'm pretty sure it'll be dropping here shortly. So. And I don't know if you guys read the title. Yes, I didn't go Thursday, but we went to the food auction for Saturday. Spent $167. Bought a bunch of stuff. Oreo cookies, a family style, or family packages. Double stuffed Oreos, family package, $2 a package. I bought 10 boxes of them coffee cakes that I like. They had 2 boxes or 2 cases, and by the time they got done all selling them, I was trying to get their attention because I wanted a complete case, but they sold down to 10 boxes, and I said, I'll take all 10 of them. So, and oh, what else? I bought some ketchup. I bought some mustard, because everything, the ketchup mustard I bought has got a 2019 and a 2020 date. So I can keep that in my pantry and, you know, use that on the hot dog truck or cart. Bought some Pepperidge Farm bread, $1 loaf. I bought 3 loaves for, you know, $3. Bought a bunch of stuff. I bought some cheese for $1.50 a package. Some Jimmy Dean's corn or pancake covered sausages, you know, they love sausage bites. I bought a couple boxes of those for $4 a box. Some sausage egg wraps, I guess you want to call them, like the folded wraps that you used to get at Taco Bell. I bought a couple boxes of those. Bought a bunch of stuff. So about 10 minutes before the local update on your fake news. I bought, that's a bunch of cakes. You're right, Atlanta. I bought, Nutty Bars, oatmeal cream pies, Ahoy chocolate chip cookies. I didn't buy any canned goods or coffee because they didn't have any that I wanted. But I did spend like $167 or something. And there was a lot of stuff. So I bought a couple of flashlights that you plug in. You leave plugged in your wall, and then you know, if you need them, you just go right to the, you know, the wall socket, pull them out, and now you got a light. Bought them for $3 a piece, guaranteed for 100 charges. So, you know, you turn them on, you can use them 100 times, but for $3, it ain't bad. But I figured, you know, it makes a good emergency flashlight. Yeah, oatmeal cream pies. I got the family box for $1. I think $1.50 for the family size box. So, just a second. I'll show you these coffee cakes. If you guys ever get a chance and you see those on a store shelf and you like coffee cakes, pick them up. I got these for $1.50 a package, but they're probably around $3 or $3.50. And I would buy them at $3.50 a package. I would. And we like show and tell. I like show and tell too. But I'll open one up. They're really good. They're really soft. Somebody asked me, what they were like. And I said, tell you what, when I was at the auction, I said, imagine how soft a cotton ball is. That's how soft these are. These things are absolutely wonderful, man. They go good with coffee. They're a good snack. They are actually yummy, man. I'm telling you. That's why there's 8 to a package, and that's why I bought all 10. And I told him on my way after I paid before I left. How you doing, Megan's? If you guys aren't acquainted with Megan's blog, go ahead and give her some channel love. I'm sure she'll appreciate it, and she'll probably return the favor. I told him when we was paying for our bill, I said, next time you get them, get a case and put it for me, and then let me know, and I'll give you the money for them. I said, okay, no problem. I bought a case of paper towels. They were selling 8 packs of paper towels for $4, 50 cents a roll. Well, I bought an 8-pack. And then he said, well, I have cases of them. If you guys want a case, let me know. And I said, well, how much is a case? He said, tell you what, I'll sell you a case for $3 a pack. There's 4 packs in it, so it's $12. So I bought a case for $12. That's 32 rolls. So now I got 40 rolls of paper towels. Excuse me, but I can't just let this thing sit here. That would be sacrilegious. I'm sure you can, but they're not going to last that long here, Atlanta. So, the paper towels was a good deal. I bought 200 6-inch styrofoam bowls for $1.50. And when I need other foam containers and stuff like that, he told me to let him know, and he'll give me anything I want, and I will save money rather than go to Gordon Food Service or whatever, because he can get the exact same thing they're getting, and he can get it for a lot less money. So I said, okay. I'd rather pay him and keep the money in in our state than go out of state and buy the stuff, or drive 40 miles to the next town in our state that has it and then buy it from them. Yep, summer party with styrofoam. Yep. Now, my wife buys styrofoam plates, but I won't do it. I buy the paper plates. The reason why I don't buy styrofoam plates is because unless you're paying high dollar for a styrofoam plate, they ain't worth a darn. Yes, oh, you can microwave them. Yeah, you can microwave a styrofoam plate for about 10 seconds. After 11 seconds, they start to fold over like an envelope, so you can't really microwave with them. 99% of the time you put something on a styrofoam plate, you need 3 hands to carry it to wherever you're going, because 2 just isn't enough to hold the plate together before it, sags and drips and everything else. Okay, Charles, go listen to your fake news and then come back. So I don't buy them. I don't buy the cheap paper plates, the white ones that's got the little ripples around the edge. Those are about worthless too. I like buying the Dixies, it's got the formed edge on them. Something that you can actually put something on. Van City Slots, how are you doing? Nice to see you here. I just showed Van City Slots this morning some channel love. If you guys want to go check out Van City Slots, check out his channel, show him some channel love. And I'm sure he'll return the favor. Okay, now that one's gone, I'm not going to get another one, but that's right. Spread the love, channel love. But I'm telling you guys something, you don't know what, if you like a good streusel coffee cake, you don't know what you're missing with that one. He was selling pecans, a little keyboard pecan sandies, and those at the same time for $1.50. That's what the bid was, $1.50 a piece. And these people are buying those pecan sandies. And I thought myself, you guys are idiots. I'd much rather have the streusel cakes than the pecan sandies any day. So, it's still hurting, Megan. I have to go to the orthopedic surgeon tomorrow and get a cortisone shot in my shoulder. And we are going to discuss this in length tomorrow because I cannot keep going on like this. Half the time I walk sideways because that's the most comfortable way to walk. I can't walk parallel to one leg for the other. I have to stagger. And actually instead of walking with my legs straight perpendicular to my body, I have to, my leg goes out to the side, and that's the only way it makes it less painful for me to walk. But getting in and out of the car, that's what's starting to hurt. Flying Monkey, good morning. How are you doing this morning? Picker Rick, good morning. Glad to see you here. Thank you, Alana. Prayers to you too. So I didn't have a chance to check out your contest yesterday, Rick. I got up late yesterday and I went to the doctor and I wasn't feeling good, and I went in and sat in my chair 95% of the day yesterday. So hi, June. How are you? I just seen June in Green Bay Wacky's room. That's right. June is a get around. Dumb local news, yeah. Ann Baker won? Okay, well, you still got it up, don't you? I have to go in and watch. I didn't even know what you guys were cooking, or baking or whatever. I had to go and check. I didn't even get a chance to vote. I have been so out of it for the last few days. I have a doctor's appointment yesterday, a doctor's appointment today, and a doctor's appointment tomorrow. It's a good thing I don't have 4 doctors because I'll probably have one Thursday. And they want to put me on, they want to try me on all this medicine. If it ain't working, they want to try me on something where I have to go to the hospital every 6 or 8 weeks and sit there for like 6 hours while they do an injection with an IV. But it's supposed to last 6 to 8 weeks. Well, this ain't a cinnamon roll there, Rick, but what do you think of them buggers? Those are delicious, man. I'm telling you. Comes a little package. You get 1 to a package. They do it 1 to a package because I'm sure, 2 really isn't healthy for you. But they are good. I'm telling you. They are the best, man. If you guys ever see Baker's Treat streusel cakes, go ahead and pick up a box. I'm telling you, you won't regret it. That's like them Nathan's French fries, man. You ever find them Nathan's crinkle cut fries? Pick up a bag of them. You won't regret it. They are excellent. Have you seen that? I haven't seen Allie in a couple. I wasn't on yesterday, but I haven't seen Allie in a few days. In the morning, I was just wondering if she's okay. You have to add that to your bucket list. That's one thing you got to put on your bucket list. I'm telling you, those things are excellent. So if I knew how to make them, I bet I couldn't even make them that great. So. Well, is that a better thing for you? But that'll get you off. And okay, she was at the cook-off last night. The epidural, will that help you get off in your morphine there, June, so you can get your lung transplant like you need? If it will, I'm happy for you. But I know all about them epidurals, man. They can be a killer because they hurt. Sometimes, you get the anesthesiologist, because that's who does it, is an anesthesiologist. If he doesn't know what he's doing, or he's new at it or whatever, or he hasn't done very many, it can be painful. That's right. Don't forget to hit the like button. But hopefully that'll work for you, and that'll be a new pathway for you to get your operation that you need. I'll be praying for you, June. I really will be. And I got June on my prayers list. I got Alana on my prayers list. So. Well, we'll all pray for you, June, and hopefully this works for you, hon. So. I bet you are. You got to take it easy, though. The more exhausted you get, June, the weaker you are going to be. And you're going to need, if they can help you with this epidural and stuff, you're going to need all the strength you can get to, go through that operation. And hopefully they can get you on the list and get that operation done within the next few months. Good morning, Amber. Oh, good morning, handsome Rick. Oh, all right. I see it now. Good morning, Doug. It's good morning, Dog. Good morning, handsome Rick. I see where I rate. You're preaching to the choir right there, June. I understand 100%, but I'm sure your pain is a lot different than mine and a lot worse. Oh, I don't know. I slept 4 hours yesterday, was late, so didn't get up in time. Didn't do anything last night, but sit in my recliner trying to sleep and rest, and couldn't do that. Well, thank you, Amber. I feel handsome. You don't know how hard it is, Amber, to get this good looking at 5:30 in the morning. You really don't know how hard it is. But anyways, I sit there and just watch TV all night. I shut the TV off, and I thought, maybe that'll help close my eyes. No. Sit there and close my eyes and try to get some sleep. Next thing I know, I open my eyes up and it's 10 minutes later, still can't sleep. Turn the TV on, watch some more. Yeah, I still think you're probably in worse pain than I am, June. So, but pain is pain, no matter what you say. But pain is pain. Um, Benny Hill, and I'm going to make light of our pain if that's okay with you, June. Benny Hill said it best one time in one of the skits. There's a guy laying there on the ground, and Benny Hill, they walk up to, and there's Benny Hill laying on the ground. Guy walks up to him and says, "Are you hurting bad?" And Benny Hill looks at him and says, "You ever seen anybody hurting good?" No, there's no such thing as hurting good. You better take care of yourself, Amber. That's right. Laughter is the best medicine. So. And you're right, James. COPD is on the rise. Because the reason why COPD is on the rise is because back in the 50s and 60s and 70s, the cigarette companies were telling us that cigarettes weren't bad for you until the government finally come out and said, "Oh yeah, they are." Well, back in the 50s, 60s, and 70s, when all of us started smoking and got hooked on that stuff, nobody bothered to tell us that they were putting in 7,000 chemicals and it was killing you. And that's why you'll find out probably 70 to 80% of people in their 50s on up have COPD because of the smoking. And because of the asbestos too, because people of that age worked in the factories that had the asbestos. Now the asbestos is cleaned out in 95 or 100, well, probably most of 100% of all factories. They don't even have it in there now. But it doesn't help the people that were in there for 25 years before they took it out. So I used to haul asbestos. I would haul anywhere between 5 and 15 loads of 30-yard roll-off boxes full of asbestos every week. And that's one thing I'm worried about. I'm worried one of these days I'm going to go to the doctor and they're going to check my lungs and they're going to find out I have mesothelioma. So. You only weigh 105 pounds. How much did you lose? You're right there, June. Asthma and bronchitis is classified as COPD too. Excuse me. I smoked for 30 years, or over 30 years. I started at the age of 13, actually, and I smoked for about 35 years. So. You're right. Cement dust, pottery dust, all that stuff can come. Any kind of dust. You work in a milk producer where they do where they make milk powder. You lost 4 pounds. But that ain't too bad. You were in there for 5 days. You only lost a pound a day. But you only weighed 109 to begin with. So 4 pounds is a lot, really. But any place that has dust, that creates dust with what they make, grinding dust, anything like that, that all affects your lungs. And they don't need factories. They don't give you the safety equipment you need. All that dust is flying around. And here, you can have a mask if you want, but you don't need to if you don't want to. It should be made mandatory that you have to wear a mask, in these places just to filter out the dust, I quit It's been 6 or 7 years ago I quit. And you're right, fumes can cause it. Um, my sister, she decided one day to mix ammonia and bleach together, and that damn near killed her before she got out of the bathroom. So, and that will scorch your lungs from the inside. So don't ever mix ammonia and bleach together. Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. I have COPD. I'm supposed to take 2 inhalers, but I really don't have a problem breathing after I quit smoking. My lungs are getting better. I don't run out of breath like I used to. I do all their breathing tests and stuff, and I have no problems with it. So until it affects me to the point where I can't breathe, then I guess that's when I have to start doing the other stuff. Dirty Dog Diggers, good morning. If you guys aren't affiliated with Dirty Dog Diggers, give her a channel look-see along with June Gall. Check her channel out. All right, Amber, go get that looked at. Be careful. You should go to the hospital if you're having chest pains. Check out Amber and John Homestead Projects. Gene Chambers. Good morning, Gene Chambers. How are you doing? Are you on your 3rd or 4th pot? Dem Seeking Earth, how are you doing this morning? Glad to see you here. Guys aren't affiliated with Dem Seeking Earth, check out her channel. Check out Gene Chambers and Dirty Dog Diggers. Show them some channel love. You're on your 4th pot. For all you new people in here, Gene Chambers, he does a lot of good work for a lot of good people. He helps the disabled veterans. He helps the widows of veterans. He takes American dolls that are donated to him or that he finds and picks up. He cleans them up, makes them look like brand new hair, eyes, whatever they need, body parts. And then he puts new dresses on them. His wife does, or his girlfriend does. They put them in boxes and they give them away to little girls for Christmas. And for the little boys, he builds wooden toys for them, trucks and trains and stuff like that, and gives those away for Christmas. So if you guys would like to affiliate yourself with Gene and show him some channel love and maybe make a donation if you want, I'm sure Gene would accept it. And by the way, Gene Chambers is my hero, or one of my heroes. June Gall's another one of my heroes. Does your girlfriend play with dolls? Gene does a lot of good work. He should be commended for everything he does do. Might have to, next time Trump sends me a letter, I'm going to have to send him a letter back stating, he should give Gene some recognition. Well, that's good, Gene. I'm glad you could help. Okay. She has her own. Yeah, she can't play with your doll. She has her own, doesn't she, Jean? And if I haven't said hi to you here so far, I'm sorry that I missed you. And hi, if you've come in and I didn't announce you. So, but trying to show channel love to everybody. And that's the thing about it. We're all one great big family. Old Mucker, 11 to go. You're right. YouTube, plays second fiddle to other things, Um, that's why when I woke up late yesterday, I didn't even bother to get on YouTube. There's more important things than getting on YouTube all the time. So I decided I would stay off YouTube. I went on YouTube a couple of times yesterday. I listened to some music on one channel, and then I visited or was on on a live stream for about 15 minutes yesterday or last night. And that was about the extent of my YouTube yesterday. I didn't stay long. I mainly stayed in the bedroom on the recliner. So. Sometimes YouTube can stick it. You're right. You're absolutely right there, Charles. Well, once you've seen one snowdrift clear up past the roof there, Gene, you've seen them all. So, but you should be having your snow should start to be melting here shortly, isn't it? Is it warming up there in Maine? It's starting to warm up here. We don't have any snow on the ground here anymore. Not in our area, at least. No. Well, now if it's melting, then all you have to do now is get yourself a swimsuit so you can go swimming. The Angry Amish, how are you doing this morning? Yeah, the mud season, that's right. You got first of all, you got summer. Or yeah, you got summer, then you got fall, then you got winter, then you got the snow season, then you got the thaw season, and then you got the mud season, and then you got spring season. That's the thing around here too. When the ground starts to thaw out, I prefer the ground to thaw out slowly so it stays dry. But once it thaws out fast, you got all this mud, and it stays mud for a few days until it starts to dry out. You heard your first lawnmower yesterday? um, Was that a lawn blower? Wait a minute. How does that go? Um, a lawn blower or a snow mower, as Cab 7 says. He uses his push mower as a lawn blower or a snow mower. So it's funny. I seen a yard company out yesterday out blowing leaves. How silly is that? But they're out there blowing leaves out of somebody's yard. They're getting paid. So I don't think I would have anybody working in my yard for another month or so, because there ain't no sense, because they're just going to keep coming back and doing it. So, like, I don't even like mowing my yard until after the grass the first time is like 8 to 12 inches tall, and then I like to mow it then. Well, that's good there, Charles. The reason that I don't like to mow the grass until it gets to 8 to 12 inches is because if you notice the grass, I get grass seed on it, and when you mow it at that height, that grass seed all goes back into the lawn, and it makes your lawn thicker. And that's why I don't try to mow until it gets 8 to 12 inches the first time, and then after that, I keep it around 3.5 inches tall, somewhere around there. Um, but it depends on the rain and stuff. If we get a lot of rain, um, it'll get 8 to 12 inches in about a week and a half, 2 weeks. But there's sometimes we don't mow the yard for 2 months because we don't get enough rain, and it won't grow. So if you want to go to our beaches, they still got snow or ice on the lakes. So I see old Mucker went for a bike ride, and he posted 2 videos on it. So if you guys aren't affiliated with old Mucker, give his channel a look see. And if it's something you're interested in, acquaint yourself, show him some channel love. I'm sure you'll do it back. So, I'm gonna have to get me a cup of coffee here in a minute. Yeah, yeah, coffee's a good lubricant. Now I tell you what, honest to God, I know people that take WD-40 and they'll spray it on their elbow or their knee or whatever, and they'll rub it in. That's square business. They'll do that. And I said, "What are you doing that for?" And they said, "Because it lubricates the joints." And I found it in one of them home hack uh, things that it really does work. But I'm afraid of all the chemicals in it, so I would never do it myself. But I guess it does work. Your body absorbs the lubricant, it goes right into the joints. So I just don't understand why you just couldn't use natural butter. How about that? Cracking and popping going on. Just a minute. I don't know. I don't know if it's a coffee pot or if it's my water jug or something. Or maybe it's raining. I don't know. Let me look. I'll be right back. I'll give me a cup of coffee anyways. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm back. Oh, my phone's crashed. Okay. I don't know if you're still here there, Gene, but Witchy Princess, how are you doing this morning? You guys aren't affiliated with Witchy Princess, go ahead and check her channel out. I'm sure if you show her some channel love, she'll probably show you some channel love too. Yeah, no, actually what it is I walked out there, it's my refrigerator for some reason. So my refrigerator's in a cubby hole, and I don't know, it's probably getting warm in there, and it's the wood, it's boxed in with a wooden wall or whatever, so that's probably what's doing it. Okay, call you in a bit. What was he going to tell you? Now I'm having a brain fart. Oh, Gene. Yeah, it's probably not getting enough ventilation. Was at a thrift store yesterday and found damn near a brand new 32 cup electric percolator. You know, the big percolators. Found out it's almost brand new. This thing is clean as a whistle inside and out. $4.99 plus tax. So I bought it. Wife said, "Why'd you buy it?" I said, "Well, because I got an 18 cupper we use for hot water, but it's an old one and it looks old." I said, "But this is 32 ounce, and I'm going to use this, or 32 cup, and I'm going to use this for water when we have, hot chocolate and stuff. It's a much better looking coffee pot, and it's better eye appealing. You know what I mean? So it looks better. So, and it's an investment. You're right." Uh-oh, the fur baby has awoken. Well, anybody got anything they want to talk about besides the Second Amendment, sex, or the sexy Second Amendment? We found out those three things don't work here in this live stream, so we don't talk about them. So, but I'm open to almost any other conversation. Yeah, that's right. In case one breaks, you're right. So I couldn't pass this up. I was at a thrift store up in Jackson. When I left the doctor's, I went up there and was looking, or stopped there on the way through and seen it. I was actually looking for them glass candy jars or whatever, or whatever that are look like they're on their side and you got a lid on them. You open them up and you get candy out of. I was looking for one of them. I bought one there a couple of weeks ago, and I thought maybe they might have another one in there, so I went back in and uh, they didn't have one. The 50th Amendment. There you go. I yeah, I bet you'd like to have one night with Hillary Clinton. Mother Nature is beautiful. Yes, she is. Witchy, I'll let you in a little advice or a little secret. In Michigan, we only have 3 seasons here: cold, colder, and coldest. That's all we have. Um, we go right from winter to summer most of the times. Um, we'll go from frozen ground and snow on the ground to 80 degrees and staying that way without even being spring. So, and it kind of screws you up because when it does that, you don't realize, well, you keep waiting for spring and you think you still got time, to plant your garden and stuff. And a lot of people, well, I don't want to plant it now because it's 80 degrees, but it's only April 30th, and we might, get some, we could get frost again or whatever, or April 15th and still get frost. Well, then they next thing you know, it's middle of May, and it's still because it's one thing you just put it in the back of your head that it's still spring, and by the time you think about it, June comes around, and now it's summer, and half your growing time is gone. In Fort McMurray, we have summer, winter, then mud. Yep, that's right. I've got 2 trailers sitting right now in my garden spot. I'm gonna have to get those pulled out. So in the next, but in the next month, by the end of April, so I can get the garden fitted, so we can start planting. In a couple of weeks, I'm going to put my greenhouses together and start doing some planting in my greenhouses. And I will put them on wheels so I can wheel them in and out of the garage so they can go out during the day and then come in at night to help protect them from the weather and, if it's going to get cold again. So. Yeah, Florida don't have too much mud. It's all sand there. But but there is only, like I said, 3 seasons here: cold, colder, and coldest. So. Did anybody see American Idol last night? Yeah, it's raining outside now. It's sprinkling right now, I guess. So, Molly Crazy Paranormal Gordon, how are you doing this morning? If you guys aren't affiliated with MCPG, go ahead and check her channel out. Show her some channel love. I'm sure she'll show it back. So, my wife watched American Idol last night. I didn't, but I used to watch it, but then some of the talent they were sending through isn't worth watching. So, you know. And, you know, the first years they were doing it, it was corrupt. It was tainted, you know, with Paula Abdul, you know, hell, she was, I don't know, there's a couple of them, I guess she slept with or whatever, or made sexual advances to or something. I can't remember what it was about, but, you know, that just tells me that, you know, nothing's fair in that. And before, the first time I ever seen Kelly Clarkson, I told my wife she was going to win. And then I told my wife that, who's the blonde that won? She wins all the time on the Country Music Awards. I can't remember her name. But I told my wife when she first come up there, I said she was going to win. And then Kelly Pickler showed up, and I said, well, Kelly Pickler's probably not going to win, but she's going to be in the top, you know, 4 or 5. And she was. That Justin Timberlake, you know, you could tell the ones that were going to win, you know, just by the way that the judges were talking to them, you know. So it's a rigged contest. So. And I got to the point where every time I heard Randy Jackson say dog, I just wanted to throw up, you know. Hey, dog, you know, dog. Okay, dog. That's right, dog. You know, dog. God, man, don't you know any other word but dog? Oh. Well, I'm glad it meant a lot to you. It means a lot to me when you come to mind there, Tiz Lisa. I really do mean that. I appreciate everybody that comes into my live streams. I wish I could have stayed a little bit longer, but I try to visit a bunch of live streams every day, and it's just hard when I probably visit anywhere between 15 and 20, and by the time I watch, you know, a dozen or so videos, I just I'm all out of time, really. So, but I'm glad I got to see you this morning. Well, I got to see your live stream. Do you have a camera where you can actually be on the live stream? That would be, you'll find out if you start putting yourself on the live streams where people can see you, you'll start getting more and more people coming to your channel, and your live streams will grow, and your channel followers will grow too. But if you guys aren't acquainted with Tiz Lisa, go ahead and check out her channel. It's a good channel. She's a good woman. So show her some channel love, and I'm sure she'll show you some channel love back. And for you people that are out there that have got your, you know, your subscriber base or your channel love followers or whatever you want to call it, and you're looking for your watch time, the thing of it is you gotta, you know, get some people to come in and do some live streams, you know, get some people to come in and watch them. You'd be surprised if you have a live stream and you got 10 people in there and you do a live stream for 3 hours and those 10 people stay there, that's 30 hours of watch time towards your 4,000 hour goal. In order to meet your 4,000 hour goal, you got to have 11 hours of watch time a day. So you just got 30 hours in one day. So figure that out. In a third of a year, 135 days or something like that, you could reach your 4,000 hour goal. So you could do a live stream every 3 days or every 2 days or whatever, and you'll reach your 4,000 hour goal easy. So right, I get 30 hours a week from free music just alone. And I got 19 people here. If 19 people, I'm usually going to be on here for about 3 hours. If 19 people stay here for 3 hours, well, let's do 20. That's 60 hours of watch time in one day. So think about that when you're doing, if you, I don't want to do, live streams. Live streams is what's going to make or break you in YouTube. You can ask Picker Rick, he'll tell you. Picker Rick gets 20 to 35 people in his. He's on anywhere between an hour and a half and 3 hours, maybe 4 hours, depends on how long he's going to run. And it's all watch time. Alana comes here. A lot of people come here in the morning. No, I said if you get a camera, you got a camera for your live stream so you can be on live stream, so they can see you. Because when I was there today, there was no camera, and if you put yourself on the camera, you will make more people will come to your live stream because they'll see you and they'll interact with you a lot better if you're being seen. So if you're just talking on your live stream and there's no talking back, it's just like being on the phone. But if you're, if somebody can see you, they will stick around. They will say, hey, tell other people about you. Hey, go to Lisa's. She's really pretty. Go to her stream. She really has some good content, and people will come and see you. So. That way you can get, 25, 30 people in your live stream, and that'll get you some live time there or some watch time. And to get the watch time, then you can get your 4,000 hours watch time after you get your, I realize you only got 357 subscribers or something like that, channel followers. But it's the more people come to your live streams, the more people are going to show you channel love, and the bigger your channel base is going to get. So you'll soon get your 1,000, and then you get your 4,000 hours watch time. You can build both of them up at the same time. Which is nice for you now, but when they implemented this last in January, a lot of us were close to getting 1,000, our 1,000 subscriber channel base, but we didn't have the 4,000 hours. And so, that kind of screwed a bunch of people over. Well, there's like 3 million that made that deadline, and there was like 2 million that made that after the deadline. So now they're in the rears till at least the end of April trying to catch all these people up to get them monetized, because they put such a hard restriction on them that they had to make that restriction, or make that deadline. But you're at a point where you're not close with your channel base, so you can actually work on it for the next 6 months or whatever, 8 months, and you can get your channel base up there, get your watch time up there, so you can get into it after they've already got the backlog done, so you don't have to wait. I'm going to wait probably 2.5 months before they even acknowledge my channel. So, but that's the thing that will help you out, Tiz Lisa. So, and that goes for everybody that's looking to advance their channel. Yeah, a lot of them are going to Twitch, which makes it better for us. Let them go to Twitch. Look at old Mucker. I'll use him for an example. He was doing live streams without showing his face on it, and he's done a few live streams with him on it, and his live streams are bigger with him showing, with him being in the video or in the live stream than him not being in the live stream. So Am I correct, old mucker? And I think a lot of it is people want to interact with you. They want to see who they're talking to, and and that they stay and they say, "Hey, I'm over here at this one. Come see her, or come see him." That's right. That's because you're so good looking there, old mucker. Yeah. So, but I'm just using him as an example. He does a lot of live streams. A lot of them aren't with him in it. It's just a voice in the dark. But the ones that have him on it, they get more views. They get more people in there. So that's right. You're absolutely right. Free music. The best way to cure that shyness is to get yourself out there and put it in your mind that you don't care what other people think. Look at me, as handsome as I am. I'm on YouTube. You know what I mean? So I don't. You know, I got over that shyness a long time ago. That's good. But what I'm trying to do is, give you another avenue, uh, Tis Lisa, so you can grow your channel faster. Because that's going to be the next question: is how I grow my channel faster, and that's how you do it. I took the same advice that I'm giving you. I took it from another channel. They told me, "Hey, do some live streams. Get out there, put your name out," and I did, and it's working. So. Yeah. Do you have a camera, Tis Lisa, or not? Because I know my brother has a laptop and he doesn't have a camera on his, or his wife's computer has a camera, but not his laptop. And that's right. You are absolutely right there. Free music. You're going to have lovers and you're going to have haters. So, you know, uh, the lovers will take care of the haters. So, yeah, you're right, Dem. It does take people with their own time to make up their mind to get to what they, to be on cam. Uh, my wife's been on camera, I don't know, one or two times, and she doesn't like it, but it took me forever to get her to come on here. Oh, look, I don't want enemies finding me. Yeah. Right. The live streams will do it for you. So, in fact, I'll tell you what I've gotten so far this month, Tis Lisa. Uh, I go into my channel analytics and I'll tell you how much I've gotten this month, so far this month. Any day now. There it is. I gotta put some more carrots in the squirrel cage or something because they're not running fast enough. Um, you got to understand there, Lisa. There's going to be haters and there's going to be lovers. You get some good mods in your room, and they'll take care of them haters before you have a chance really to see what's going on. You know. So let's see. This month, I'll do this month. My watch time for this month alone is 100,944 minutes. That's just that's from March 1st to March 25th. Today is the 27th. So I am almost halfway to my 4,000 hour goal of 240,000 minutes. And that's just in this month alone. So, and we'll go the last 7 days. The last 7 days, I've gotten 34,358 minutes. That's from March 19th to March 27th. So it's actually just 1 day more than that because I wasn't on yesterday. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. Where all your, you're going to get your watch time. That's where you're going to get it is through your live streams. So you got 9 hours today. 9 hours. That's 5,400 minutes. No, 540 minutes. I'm sorry. 9 times 6, or yeah, 60 is 540 minutes alone today. So, Coping Alone, how are you doing? Good to see you here. Don't let the meanies stop you because they're doing that because they know they can get you, Elisa. Don't let the people that are mean to you, don't let them stop you. You know how you get past that? You go out there and you put yourself out in front of them and show them that you're not afraid of them. That's how you do it. And they're just kids. That's all they are. There's probably most of them are still living in their mom and dad's basement, and they're still working, they're 35 years old living in their mom and dad's basement, and they're still working. Not that they have any problem with working at Burger King or McDonald's, but they're probably still working at Burger King and McDonald's and been there ever since the day they got out of high school. And they're still flipping burgers or dropping fries because they haven't advanced any further than that because they just don't have the intestinal fortitude to make a career change or to better themselves. That's exactly who those people are. You're right. If they come in, just ignore them. They'll go away. Well, he may have been a grown man, but he's acting like a child. That's what he's probably trying to tell you there, because they're just kids. They're all children. People that are adults that act that way, they have no respect for people, for one thing. So it meant their parents didn't teach them any better. So, well, don't get your mods to ban them. Get your mods to take care of them, to time them out, or to delete their messages. Like I do, I ban the people that are doing wrong in my channel. The mods can go ahead and time them out for 300 seconds or delete their comments. But I'll be the one that bans them from the room because if there's going to be any repercussion, I want it to come back to me and not to my mods. So. Oh, she's blushing. Well, you can ask Lisa if you can be a mod on hers there, James. I've got so many mods now, I don't need any more. So you're welcome, Tis Lisa. I'm just like I try to tell her, I'm here to help everybody. We are one big, YouTube is one big family. We're not a happy family, but we are one big family, regardless or not, if you like it or not, we are one big family. So everybody's got that crazy uncle. Everybody's got that crazy nephew or niece or crazy cousin. And everybody's got that one person that, in their life that they don't want anybody to know about, but they still care about them. And that's exactly what YouTube is. We all have that here, and we all will continue to have that here because we are one big family. So, well, much love and respect to you too, Tis Lisa. Yeah, I hear you, old mucker. You never help anyone. It's every man, woman, himself. You're right. Old mucker, he's like sandpaper, like I tell everybody. He's like sandpaper. He's coarse on one side and smoother than a baby's behind on the other. Old mucker's a hell of a nice guy. You just got to get to know him. So that's right. That's all you need is a good location there, Gene. But make sure you don't stack them too high because after a while it starts to look like a skyscraper out there. You got to put them in different places. You can't put them all in the same hole. Becker Rick is back. Glad to see you back there, Rick. Plants time. Where are you at? I didn't say hi to you. Um, I still don't see you. I don't see plants time. Was he here? I don't know. Well, if you're here at plants time, I'm sorry I didn't see you come in. You're here. I am awake. Is that what you were saying yesterday, Copen? Wake up, dog? No. I don't see plants time in here. I didn't see him at all. Not even in the comments. Uh, maybe I missed him, but I didn't see him. So I'm sorry about that. If he's still here, thank you for being here, Plants Time. I appreciate you when you come in. And if you're not in here, I'm sorry if I missed you. So, my brother won what last night? Jen's Universe, how are you doing this morning? If you guys aren't acquainted with Jen's Universe, go ahead and look at her channel. Oh, yeah, my brother won the $10 gift card. That's good. Did he know it? Check out Jen's Universe. It's a good channel. She has 468 channel followers. So go ahead and give her a look, see if it's something you're interested in. Show her some channel love, and I'm sure she'll show it back to you. I haven't talked to my brother since the day before yesterday, so I'll have to talk to him. Good morning, Rita. How are you doing this morning? I have to watch. Rita must have had another shopping video. So I wanted to do a video on the auction, the food auction the other day, but I've already put everything away. I could get out 95% of it, put it out, and show it to you. The other 5% I probably already used. So So my brother won your $10 gift card there, Picker Rick. That was pretty nice. He did. So. You're welcome there, Jens. Everybody gets recognition here when they come in. If I try to see everybody's name, like Hall Rita. Go to Hall Rita's channel, check it out. If you are haven't showed her any channel love, go ahead and show her channel love if that's something you're interested in. And I'm sure Hall Rita will show you some channel love back. Yeah. When you are gonna ban somebody, make it the channel host decision, because that way there's no repercussion. Because say one of your mods bans somebody, that person can go to that mod's room and make trouble for them. So let it happen on your room. Once you get rid of that person, they can't come to your room anyways. So, well, that's good. Get you some mods that you trust, and that way you have somebody there watching your back. And if you want, you can make me a mod, and whenever I'm in your room, I will be a mod for you. I have no problem with that. Okay, yeah, I will. I'll have him. I don't rightly know his address right offhand right now, but I'll have him personal message me or text me his address, and then I'll send Mr. Mach 1 a personal message with it. So, or I can just give Mr. Mach my address, because my brother will be here, and you probably won't get. Never mind. I was going to say my brother will be here for Easter, but I don't think it'll be here in time. So I'll just give his address to Mr. Mach, and he can send it to his house. Yeah, Copium Alone does a lot of snake videos. So if you guys are into reptiles, snakes, that's a good channel for you. I'm not really into reptiles or snakes, but I do like Copium Alone. So yeah, and you're right there, Free Music. Tisley, so make sure that mods understand that you are, it's your channel, it's not theirs, so they cannot run rampant on your channel. So that way, if somebody comes in that they don't like, just because they don't like them, that means they can't sit there and fight with that person on your channel. Then delete their messages, ban them or whatever. It's your channel. If they want to fight with somebody, let them fight it on their own channel. You know what I mean? I watch it. Yeah, you watch everything now, but you won't be watching everything when you get, 1,000 subscribers or 1,100 channel followers or whatever, because things start to get to where you can't watch everything. You can't see everything. There's 20 people in here right now, and I'm seeing probably about 80% of the comments. Half the time, I try to watch them all, but you can't. You can't do that and talk on the screen at the same time. So, and Picker Rick will tell you, you can't watch everything. You can't see everything. Dem Seeking Earth will tell you the same thing. Coping Alone will tell you, there's only so many hours in the day, and you can't watch everything. You can't see everything. You can't please everybody, and you can't give everybody FaceTime. But you can give as much FaceTime to everybody that you can give it to. All right, Tisley, so you have a good day. Thanks for stopping by. All right, there, Rita. Um, you have a good day too. Hope everything goes okay with the dentist. You're right, Copen. It is hard when you have so many. So, and like I said, all these other, the channels that I just mentioned, um, you know, they know all about it because they've got it. Picker Rick, he's got 2,500 or close to 3,000, somewhere around there, 2,200, 2,500. It's hard to watch everybody. Um, Cab Subin said it the other day. He showed the analytics. He said in just one day, there's 265 videos out that that people that he has showed channel love to. Well, you can't watch 265 videos. If you watch if you watch 265 videos and they were 5 minutes apiece, that is people are probably going to correct me, but I think that's like 6 hours of watch time or a little more. Just in one day, just sitting down constantly. And that isn't switching from channel to channel to channel either. That's just, if they could all show one right after another, that's 6 hours of watch time. Now you got me thinking. 265 times 5. That's 1,325 minutes divided by 60. That's 22 hours. That's 22 hours. Sorry about my math is really off. It's 22 hours. That can't be 22 hours. Wait a minute, maybe it is. 5 minutes. So there's 5 minutes. Yeah, okay. In an hour. Yeah, so 22 hours. Big Steve Entertainment, how are you doing? If you guys aren't affiliated with Big Steve, go ahead and check out his channel. Show him some channel love. I'm sure he'll show it back to you. Big Steve had a cat that wasn't doing good, thought it was poisoned. We put Big Steve on our prayer list and said some prayers for the cat. Now the cat's doing handsprings. So prayer does work. Trust me, it does work. I just read online YouTubes are going to stop using now or some live streams. That doesn't surprise me at all, old mucker. His little butt's running around crazy right now. That's good, Big Steve. I'm glad he's still around. But like I said, the power of prayer does work. We got a prayer list. For those in about half an hour or so, I'll ask if anybody's got anybody that want to put on a prayer list. We'll put them on the prayer list, and before I close out for the day, we'll run through the prayer list. So, I know you are there, old mucker. I know you're screwing with me. So, Because I wouldn't doubt it. I would not doubt that YouTube would do that, just so I'd have to find a different avenue to make more watch time. You know, so you're welcome, Big Steve. You know, fur babies are just like kids. So uh, I've had some really nice fur babies, and they're no longer with me, and they'll be forever in my heart. So I had a dog. Her name was Princess, and all that dog wanted to be is loved. She'd come up to you, and want you to pet her. She'd hop up on the couch, and she was a Shar Pei. She weighed about 30 pounds. She'd hop up on the couch, and she'd lay her head on your lap, and all she wanted you to do was just put your hand. You didn't have to pet her or nothing. Just put your hand on her head, and that's all she wanted. She just wanted to be loved. So, and she would go into my mother-in-law's room and sit in there all day next to the bed with my mother-in-law. And when my mother-in-law passed, we were all sitting outside, and she passed away in the bedroom. And when the people from the morgue come to pick her up, the mortuary removal service come to get her, the dog Princess walked outside, and she had tears rolling out of her eyes. She knew that my mother-in-law had passed away. So dogs can feel. He's just kidding with you, Copen. He's just kidding. Yeah. Yeah, he was just saying that to get us about, because we were talking about how to get watch time and stuff, Yeah. But I would not doubt that sooner or later that they're going to change that too. It was sad, because she actually was hurt that my mother-in-law passed away, and she was crying over it. And my wife actually went out there, and because they were out there smoking, and my wife actually went over and grabbed her and hugged her and told her it'd be okay, and she was crying, and she was sniffling and everything else, just like a regular human would. She knew. They do have feelings. Animals do have more compassion than humans. Um, a dog's love for a person is undying. Well, thank you, but this was 5 or 6 years ago, and okay, Marie, we'll see you when you come back. Yeah, even snakes have feelings. So, yes, Princess is the one I see. Yep, there is. I love my mother-in-law. Not very many people say they love their mother-in-law, but I do. I love my mother-in-law. So, fast and fearless. Good morning. How are you doing? Yeah, you have while I'm watching yours get beat. Your mother-in-law. Yeah. Old Mucker said a joke, man. I thought it was funny. He said he was standing at the window and watching his mother-in-law get beat up by six guys, and his wife said, "Aren't you going to go help?" He said, "No, six had to be able to do it." I still think about my mom and dad too. They're Big Steve. They've been gone for since 2000. My dad passed away November 30th, 2004. My mom, July 25th, 2005. 8 months apart. All right. If you get your new smile today, you're going to go live later. All right. Some mother-in-laws don't like their daughter-in-laws. So you're here playing with two monkeys. Other than that, you're good. Shalom, redneck preppers, Jewish redneck preppers. If you guys aren't affiliated with Fast and Fearless, Jewish redneck preppers, excuse me, Coping Alone, and Big Steve, go in there and check their channels out. If there's something you are interested in, go ahead and show them some channel love, and I'm sure they will show it back to you. It's tragic when they die so young, really, there, old mucker, isn't it? That's good there, Rita. That was good. So, my wife's grandpa died at the age of 62, and her grandma died at the age of 65, I believe. So, it is messed up when you lose somebody. But, you know, it's a fact of life. We all can't live forever. We all don't live forever. And it's just the circle of life. So when somebody passes, it's tragic, but don't mourn their death for too long. Celebrate their life, you know, because tomorrow's never promised. So, you know, when you see somebody and they have passed, you know, it's okay to mourn for a little bit, but then after that, you know, celebrate their life. Think about all the good times you ever had with that person, and that'll get you through the sad times. Yeah, you're right. Every day's a bonus. You just don't know when the next, you know, the last day's coming. So it is a, you know, Benny Hill said it, and I'm going back to Benny Hill again because he was one of my favorite comedians. But he said it one time. He said, you know, live every day like it's your last, because one day it will be. So that's the thing. Live like every day is your last, and that way you have no regrets. So Rita's going to go get in the shower and get ready so we all have a blessed day. Would have been nice she took us to the shower with her, wouldn't it? But oh no, kind of shy, I think. You're a Benny fan too? I love Benny Hill, man. I always loved Benny Hill. So, yep. I always used to love it when he was in tight quarters and he'd walk with the umbrella like that. Next thing you know, the umbrella would come up missing and be hanging in some woman's cleavage, you know, and he'd go back and get it. So, yeah, it's funny. So if y'all want to go to the shower with Rita, just, you know, give her a big thumbs up and she'll take you to the shower with her. Just kidding, Rita. Hopefully everything will work out great for you today and you'll get that nice smile like you always wanted. I know for some silly reason, it's kind of selfish of me, but I actually got like 4 hours of sleep. I fell asleep around 3:30 and didn't wake up to almost, you know, 8 o'clock, 5 minutes to 8 or something like that. So, and I come out, I'll start my stream, and I said, no, it's too late for that. So I just went to doing dishes and got a phone call. I was talking to the person while I was doing dishes. My wife come home. And I had to get ready and go for a doctor's appointment yesterday. So I have one today I got to be there at 10:15. The appointment's at 10:30. Then I got one tomorrow at 10:20. So yeah, you never missed me. You're the one that called. So are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. No, he didn't ask, but I was okay. He said, I thought you might be sleeping. That's why I didn't call you earlier. So, yeah, I needed the sleep evidently. So, yeah, this is my primary care physician. So I haven't seen her since December 27th. So, we have to have a talk because the last time I was there, she said, if you need a prescription filled, you just call my office and I'll get it filled right away for you. Well, I called her office, and 11 days later, I called her office and said, hey, how come you guys have not filled out my prescription? Oh, well, she hasn't signed it yet. I'll get her to sign it. 7 days later, I called back again and I said, how come my prescription still hasn't been sent to the pharmacy? Oh, I don't know. We'll have to have her sign it. I said, never mind. I called my orthopedic surgeon. I said, hey, can you do me a favor and send a prescription in for this pain pill that I have, being my regular doctor just can't find it in her time to sign the prescription and send it in. And they said, just a minute. They called my regular doctor and said, hey, what's the deal? How come you haven't signed this guy's prescription? And you know what? They hung up from me, and then about 10 seconds after they hung up from me, the doctor called and said, hey, we're signing your prescription right now. So I'm gonna reiterate to my doctor, I'm not waiting 21 days or whatever it is to get my prescriptions, sent in. If you can't do it in a timely manner, I'll find somebody else. That's why I left the last doctor, because I was on blood thinners. So they're supposed to give you, your blood thinners, you're not supposed to run out. Well, when you do a blood test, your doctor says, hey, you need a 2.5, or you need a 4, or you need an 8, or whatever. And I'll call it in for you. Well, when I had my blood work done, they called me and told me what I needed, but they never called in the prescription. And I waited and waited and waited. And then I called them back and said, hey, what about my prescription? I'm done. I'm out of medicine now. I've been cutting pills in half or breaking them in thirds, whatever, to make up what I had. And you were supposed to call this in 2 weeks ago. Oh, well, we must have forgot. Well, you can only forget so many times, and then I get tired of it. Well, that's okay, Dirty Dog, as long as you got it done now. That's right. Give me a thumbs up. How many thumbs up do I have now? I got 23 people in here. I just had 25, two of them left. But anyways, getting back to the doctor, that's the reason why I left them. And I will leave this one too and find another doctor. I'll find one that will actually do what I want to do. So I have 25 thumbs up. Well, that ain't bad. So, well, yeah, it's easier said than done here in the States. You have to show that it's caused harm. And if you're still alive, evidently it doesn't cause harm here in the States. You got to be either dead or missing body parts before you can actually sue a physician anymore. So, evidently the trolls ain't in here yet. So, I thought I had one this morning, but evidently he didn't want to go that route or whatever. So. Idaho Hillbilly, homestead chores, van maintenance, and surprise unboxing. He just released a video. He has a video almost every morning. And that reminds me, I have to get in there and watch a few of his because I haven't been there in a couple of weeks. So, and that goes with, I don't have time. Just don't have time to watch everybody. So I try to watch some of my regular channels that I had before I started doing YouTube videos, or like the Half Acre Homestead, Linda's Pantry, Idaho Hillbilly, Doing It Cheap, Noreen's Kitchen. I try to watch some of theirs every once in a while because that's the ones I used to watch all the time. And J Null Zero, but I haven't been able to see them, get to them. So I need to take a day and just go and watch, some of theirs because I actually do miss watching some of their content, and it gives me ideas for some of mine. So. No, I don't need a thumbs down their free music, but thanks for the offer. I appreciate your willing to go above and beyond the Call of Duty. Just trying to help. I understand that. Just trying to help. Yeah, I'm sure I can find a thumbs down someplace sooner or later. So. But I don't understand why I get a thumbs down. What's not to love around here? You're right there, Dem. He is too kind, isn't he? Um, I'm a firm believer that you have to get along with your mother-in-law, you know, regardless. If you're the woman or the man, you have to get along with your mother-in-law because either a happy wife is a happy life, and or a happy husband, makes it a happy life too. Because if you're upsetting your husband's mother, then she's going to talk to him, and you're upsetting him. And if you're upsetting your wife's mother, she's going to talk to her, and you know it's going to make your life upset. So a happy, making your mother-in-law a part of your life and making her happy and making her like you and is probably the best thing that can ever happen to a marriage. You could type boo every now and then. Okay. Well, if you want to, you can do that there, free music. With your mom or your mother in law, Molly Crazy. I know people that don't get along with their mother but love their mother in law. And I just say this one thing unless, you always have to get along um, with your mother and your father unless they have done something like throw you away, like some parents have done to their kids. They threw them away and put them in foster care or whatever. Um, all things can be repaired, but something like that can't be. Um, so, try to get along with your mother, your father, because that's all you have. That's the only ones you're ever going to get. I just got 9 more. Well, all right. So, or you need 9 more to channel followers there, old mucker. Oh, with the ex mother-in-law. Well, yeah, exes or something. You don't have to get along with an ex mother-in-law anymore, as long as you're not with the ex mother-in-law's son or daughter. So, well, you're right. Some things can be unforgivable. I agree with you 100% there, free music. Mucker needs 9 more channel followers to get to 300. You're right there, Alexander. Sometimes family can be hard at times. You're right. Fast and Furious. Um, That's what I used to do. I used to watch, I used to go to the very beginning of somebody's channel and watch their first couple of videos. And then I would watch their last couple of videos, and I would watch how much they had progressed from the first time they'd done a video to the last time they did a video. And you would be surprised how much better a lot of people get from the very first one to the last one they've done. So, especially if they've been doing it for a couple of years. And they do, they get better from the first all the way to the beginning, or from the first to the end. And that's a good thing for people to do, actually, is if you see a new channel, you go into that new channel and you watch the first couple of videos, and then you go watch the last couple of videos that they've done, and you can see exactly how much better they are getting at it. So. If I am around, are you talking 8 o'clock Eastern Standard, or what time is 8 o'clock for you there, Fast? I can't remember what your time schedule is there. But if I'm around or still conscious, I will stop in for a few minutes, say my howdy do, and go from there. You have 300 videos now. Are they all yours, Steve? So if you go to Steve's, you watch his first couple. You go clear back to the beginning and watch his first couple, and then you watch his last ones and see how good he's done. Good morning, Joanne. How are you doing? If you guys aren't acquainted with Joanne Plans, go ahead and give Joanne some channel love and leave a message there and ask her about her other channels, and she will give you a message back showing you her other channels. She has 2 other channels, I believe, and I can't remember the names offhand right now because I am showed channel love to all 3 of her channels. So I was on one of them last night and for a little bit. Okay, 8 will be 3 o'clock my time. Okay, so if I'm not doing anything at 3 o'clock, Fast and Fearless, I will come in and kick around with you for a little bit. Yep, and she has them linked to her page. So you'll be able to go into Joanne's and see the rest of hers other channels she has. Fast is 5 hours ahead of you. Okay. You're welcome, Joanne. I appreciate you showing up. I really do. I love your channel. I love going in there and saying them snide remarks to you and getting that snicker on your face. I think it's kind of funny, really. But Joanne's a good channel. I like to go in and have a little fun with her and the channel. She has a great channel. She really does. And she has I don't know, 15 or 17,000 people as channel followers, so she does know what she's doing. So. I know. I love it too when you stop by. Maybe one of these days we can do a live stream together there, Joanne. So that would be fun, I think. Um, I'm YouTube oriented. I believe in channel love, showing the love and everything. So I realize this is early for you to get up and do a live stream, but maybe one of these days in the afternoon or something, we can do a live stream together, or in early evening. So. So. but she is a good channel, so show her some channel love. Proud Mom 1966. Good morning. How are you? If you guys aren't affiliated with Proud Mom 1966, go ahead and check out her channel. Show her some channel love if that's what you're into, if that's something you're interested in. And I'm sure she'll show you some channel love back. So, and the reason why I say show her some channel love if you're interested in it, because some channels aren't for everybody, you know. So, you know, don't go into a channel you don't want to really go into just to be a channel follower. Go into it so you can be an active channel subscriber or, you know, viewer. I try to view as many as I can. But you know, every day. But I don't try to view everybody's channel every day. I'll do somebody's a certain amount someday, and then the next day I'll go to somebody else's. And there's just a few channels that I will hit every day, you know, and that's because I relate to them channels more than I relate to the other channels. But I don't do gamer channels, but I do go in and say hi, how you doing, and I show them some channel love because they come into my channel. So, but Garbage Man's here. He's running late. So 7:42. He's usually here at 10 after 7 in the morning. Well, I realize, Proud Mom, that you just watch videos, but sooner or later you might make content. So, you know, if you do make content, people will be there for you. That's right. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you already haven't. I have a few other channels, and once I start making content on a couple of those other channels, because it's different content than what I do here, I will, you know, put them up so you can show me some channel love on those. Yeah, you can get a hot dog. Oh. You want mustard on that there, Big Steve? You know, all you got to do is ask. But I'm that nice of a guy. There you go. Hot dogs for everybody. Hey. Isn't that nice of me? Hot dogs for everybody. And the reason why Big Steve asked that, if you guys don't know, me and my wife, we own a hot dog cart. So I've got a couple of videos of it on this channel, and I did make another channel, and that will be just for the hot dog events. So, and that channel name, if you guys want, let me typing it in right now. That is it. Grab a Dog. If you guys want to show channel love to Grab a Dog, go ahead and show channel love to Grab a Dog right there. That is me. That's my other channel. And yes, you can make good money selling hot dogs. Believe it or not, if you're in a good area, you can do $1,000 a day selling hot dogs. So the best I've ever done was $700 in a day, and that's we were open 7 hours, so that was $100 an hour, which isn't bad. So you can make money. It's not a full-time gig for me. We only do it a few weekends a year. I'm trying to get it to where I can do it, you know, a day or two a week at, you know, like a parts store or something like that, make $50, $100 or something like that. Yeah, gross. $100, yeah. That's gross, $100,000 a day gross. And by the time you take out your you know, your supplies, your materials, or your products or whatever, you're talking $650 profit. I got a nice hot dog cart there, Joanne. It's a 3 burner. Will hold 5 steaming pans. I can hold 144 sodas, 31 dozen buns, and about 150 pounds of hot dogs if I really wanted to put them in the cold cooler there. So, and it's all self-contained. It's got its own water unit. The water heats up by running over top of the burners. It's got 4 sinks, a wash, rinse, and sanitize, plus a hand sink. So, and then on the back of the cart, you can put your condiment tray there. It's got a place for chili, or no, it's got a place for cheese, diced jalapenos, mild pepper rings, banana pepper rings, onions, relish. Then you got ketchup and mustard. And then we have chili and sauerkraut on the hot side. We serve the sauerkraut and chili hot. So, okay, Gene, you have a good day. I will tell Mrs. Dog you said hello when she comes home. She's over at my son's waiting for the kids to go to school and for the rest of them to get up, the little ones to get up. So she doesn't wake the little ones up. She lets them sleep until they wake up. So, if they don't get up till 9 o'clock, they don't get up. They don't get up till 10 o'clock, they don't get up. So, because there's nothing worse than waking up a 3 or 4-year-old before it's time, because then they're grouchy all day long. So, but you can go into my videos there, Joanne, and watch the cart. It's pretty nice. So, and the Grab a Dog, that is the business name, and that's why I put the Grab a Dog up. We're going to open up a YouTube channel just for that. On my Facebook, I have a Grab a Dog page on my Facebook. So here it is again, and then I'm going to get out of it. I'll go back to my regular channel name. So if you want to show Grab a Dog some love, go ahead and show it some love. There. No, I don't do it I only do it a few times a year there, Big Steven. We do events, auctions, like tractor shows and stuff like that. And I'm trying to do it on, 1 or 2 days a week, because it really is a lot of work, and there's other things that have to, you have to do, during the week. And I don't want to work the business and be, a slave to the business. I just want to be able to go out and make a few bucks here or there, make a few bucks there, No, I'm not going to change it to Grab My Dog. No, sorry. It's Grab a Dog. In fact, I bought the cart. When I bought the cart, I bought the business that the guy had. And this is what the business was. I went up there and the cart was immaculate for the year. It was only 3 years old and it was way underpriced. And I said, why are you selling this cart so cheap after I paid him? He said him and his girlfriend wanted to sell hot dogs. So he went through and bought the cart, not brand new, but he bought it used, and he paid twice as much, or almost actually 3 times as much what I paid for it. And I said, well, what happened? Why are you getting it out? Why are you selling it? And he said, well, him and his girlfriend bought it because she wanted to sell hot dogs and make a little extra money. I said, okay. He said, then there was a massive reduction in the workforce. And I said, what do you mean by massive reduction of the workforce? He said his girlfriend left him. So he fired her and he's selling the cart. I started laughing. I said, well, I guess that's one reason why you wanted to get rid of the cart. I love the name too. And I bought the name, I got the business, you know. So I got home, I went and had the inspections done, and then I licensed the cart, the business in our name. So nobody can steal the name. You know, it's licensed in me, you know, under my name. So I mean, there can be other people that name their cart the same thing, but they'll probably get it for, uh, I don't know what they call it, but I'm sure it's some kind. There's some law against it, but you can go ahead and steal the name if you want. But I'm sure the federal government will want to talk to you about that after you're done there, Big Steve. So. Yeah, that's right. It either works or it doesn't work. So. Yeah, it's already copyrighted there, Rick. So. So. It's already it's licensed through the state, and I got a federal tax ID, state ID. So um, that's the biggest thing is when you get something like that, the business stuff you have to go through to get it licensed and stuff. Um, Took me 3 months to get the health department to inspect it because once you buy it, they have 30 days before they even have to do anything, before they even give you a letter, and then they can. We can talk about franchising if you want to franchise it. We can talk about that. So I would, you know, every time I go someplace in this, I put this wear this hat. People look at it and they wonder what it is, you know. And I'm gonna get another hat's made up, and the hat's gonna say "Grab a Dog" on it, but it's gonna have hot dogs on each side of it, so they actually know what it is. So no, she did not come with the cart. Nope. I know you can sell hot dogs in California. And the best, you know, the good thing about my cart is you can actually sell tacos on my cart. I wouldn't sell tacos with corn shells because I have no way of cooking them. But you can put floured shells in the pan and steam the flour shells so they're nice and soft and hot. And I can do that because I steam buns all the time. And that would be the thing. You just go knock on the door and say, hey, you know, can I sell here? And most of the times, a lot of places will say, yeah, because what it does, it draws in business, you know. And what they'll say, hey, don't, you know, if people come, don't, you know, solicit, you know, business first. Wait till they come out. And that's what you do. You wait till they come out and say, hey, you need a hot dog to go with that fifth of liquor? You know, you want some munchies to go with that bottle of booze? There you go. Or you want some munchies to go with that 6-pack of beer? How you doing, Jeanette? Nice to see you here. You guys aren't acquainted with Jeanette Pickering, go ahead and give her channel some channel love if you feel like it. Show her some love. Check it out if it's something you're interested in. There you go there, Fast and Fearless. Yeah, there you go, steaming. Yeah, but there's a difference between steaming them and pressure cooking them there, free music. um, I could do taco salad too because I have cold trays and stuff. I could the taco meat I can buy from Gordon Food Service already cooked. I can see with the way my license is set up, I can't do any prep work or do any cooking, but I can warm everything up. So I buy all my onions chopped up. I can buy them at Gordon Food Service. I buy a 5 pound bag of onions for $6 or something like that, and they're chopped, already diced up. So I don't have to do nothing. All I got to do is, pour some out into a pan that I have ice underneath to keep them cold. That's all I got to do. And I keep the bag in my, cold chest in the cart. If I need more, I pour more out. And when I don't have another event for a while, I take them onions, I throw them on my dehydrator tray, and I dehydrate them. The next time I have an event, I go buy more onions. I think it's $7.99 for 5 pounds or whatever. That's cheap. I don't have to cut them, peel them, chop them, or nothing. And I'm there buying hot dogs and sausages anyway, so I might as well get it all on there. The chili sauce I get the same place, and it's made in Michigan, but I get it in the same place. All I gotta do is open up the can, put it in the pan, and warm it up. But as far as taco salad, you can serve the chips and the hot hamburger meat you can buy and warm up. It's already made. All you got to do is warm it up. I can buy the lettuce, tomato, onions, and cheese already, shredded, cut, or whatever. So I don't have to do any prep work for that. All I got to do is spoon it out or, put it in the taco salad. And a lot of things people are doing now are walk-in taco salads, which is a bag of Doritos. And then they throw in hamburger. They crunch up the Doritos. They throw in hamburger, lettuce, tomato, and cheese. And then they make that a walk-in taco salad. Well, if I was going to do that, I would do that with a medium-sized bag of Doritos, which is like $1.99, and I'd throw that in, and I'd sell that for $5, and that would be a pretty good-sized salad for $5. Well, if that's making you hungry, Jeanette, look at this. Well, in order to feature homemade tamales by your grandmother has to have a commercial kitchen, according to us in Michigan. I don't know how about it is in California, but if my grandmother, I don't have a grandmother alive, but anybody that wants to sell tamales or anything on a cart has to be made in a commercial kitchen. And then, it has to be prepackaged individually in order to sell them. So, but I can do everything myself by just warming it up. But Jeanette, if you're hungry, this is really going to make you hungry. Baker's Treat, all things yummy, streusel cakes, and there's cinnamon. Best thing in the world. Yep, a walk-in taco is tasty. Yep, so, you have to have a commercial kitchen. I don't have a commercial kitchen here. You have to have I have to rent a commercial kitchen or see if I can use a commercial kitchen in order to do that. So there's a lot of commercial places around here that'll let you rent from them kitchen space if you want to do stuff like that. But rent is high. It's, can be $150, $200 a day. And, so the best thing to do is have a commercial kitchen make the stuff for you and prepackage it, and then you sell it. So that's the best thing to do. You made a 7-Up cake. I bet that was pretty good. Okay, GMON, you have a good day. Nice to see you. Glad you were here. And if you have something going on today, maybe if I catch it, I'll be able to swing in and say howdy. So. That's right. Make me a plate, Jeanette. I'll be there in a few minutes. So. Who's showing up there, Jeanette, if I can ask? Is Pixie coming over, Jeanette? Is Pixie coming over? I figured it was Eagle VP. I'm just kidding you with a Pixie. Pixie is her husband. Okay, your socially awesome page. All right. Dreammakerhotdogcarts.com. Okay. I will. I will go right there right now while we're BSing and I will check it out. I think I've already been here, but I will go there and check it out. No. Waiting for it to pop up. Okay, they got the Malibu, the Ventura, the Riverside, the Ventura Pro, the Dreams, the Oceanside, the Oceanside Pro, the Falcon, the Daytona, the Columbia, and the Columbia XLD or XLID or whatever. Well, I can already see right now they are way overpriced for their stuff, but I have something similar to the Riverside, I believe. Let me see. The only thing is I don't have the rolling steam pan covers like they have. They have a 3 burner. And the only thing they have only one sink. So you have to check out your state requirements there, Big Steve, because in our state you got to have 4 sinks on a cart. You got to have a wash, a rinse, a sanitize, and a hand sink. Hazelnut Channel, how are you doing? Well, that's good there, Jeanette. Eagle's wife is going to watch Dancing on Ice. Well, that's good while she's there. Nancy's show, how are you doing? Good morning to you. If you guys aren't affiliated with Nancy's show or the Hazelnut Channel, go ahead and give them a look-see. Show them some channel love if that's something you're interested in, and I'm sure they'll show you some channel love back. So. But that's great, Hazelnut. I'm glad you're doing good. If you guys are interested in, hot dogs or whatever, check out Ben's Hot Dog Carts and Ben's on Facebook. This guy is a professional hot dog slinger. He sells, probably a million hot dogs a year, or used to, and now he builds hot dog carts for people. So if that's what you're interested in, go ahead and give that guy a look-see. I checked out hot dog carts for over a year before I decided to buy one. I wanted to make sure what I was getting is what I wanted. And when this hot dog cart was everything I wanted, and when it come up for sale, that's what I went and got, So. I don't know. Does anyone know who Hazelnut really is? Who is Hazelnut? I know Hazelnut's been a channel follower for a long time, and she's got 226. So, or he's got. So. She's a gamer. And I'm thinking Hazelnut's got more videos out there than I got. So, been out there for 11 months. I don't know how many videos. Got a lot of them. So. Okay, Marie, thanks for stopping back again. Much love to you too. Still working in the background. You too, Marie. You have a blessed day too. Right. But she's been on for 11 months and Alexander, so she is a good channel. Some people don't like to put themselves out there, but they do game and you can hear them talk and all this other stuff. So it's just different strokes for different folks. Blessed be thy child. You're right. Like I said, I don't actually get into the gaming channels, but I do go in and say, hi, how are you doing? Just showing some channel love. About the extent of it, I'll stay for 10 or 12, 15 minutes or something like that. Then I'll hit the bricks and go someplace else because I show that, to show channel love somewhere else. So. How do you know Alexander? Do you know who Hazelnut is? If if you have chicken noodle soup for breakfast, there you go. Yeah, they got some cool cards on there, Big Steve. Okay, but that doesn't make her. That doesn't make Hazelnut a bad channel. So we all have different strokes for different folks there, Alexander. So. So I'll be right back. I gotta go get me a cup of coffee. Talk amongst yourselves. Yeah. Sorry about that. I had to make another pot of coffee. And the grandkids were coming, so I got their milk out for them. Hold on. Yeah, it's a bot voice there, Alexander. Yeah, it's raining here too, Kevin. Congratulations on your $10 gift card you won last night. Text me your address, Kevin, so I can send it to Mr. Mach 1. He's the one that's got the gift card, and he'll send it out to you. Text to speech. Alexander, you're beating a dead horse. It's okay. Hazelnut Channel is a good channel, so don't try to, upset the channel, because I won't have that. I don't want you to upset another channel here. If you have a problem with another channel or whatever, you go ahead and talk to the other channel at their channel. Don't try to make don't make a scene here with another channel. You had, I see right there, you had to make a video to prove who you was. Well, that may be you. A lot of people don't have to. So, can't wait for the weekend. I know it. Oh. Yeah, Kevin right there is Mach 1. Go ahead and PM him. Go to his channel and PM your Iron Dog, your address, so he can send you the gift card. So. Good morning, Mach. If you guys aren't affiliated with Tara, Kevin Miller, or Mach 1, Mr. Mach 1, go ahead and check their channels out. Showing some channel love. There's a lot of people that make videos that don't put themselves out on it. So, if you did that, if you don't go and visit somebody just because they don't put themselves out on the video, you're going to miss about 90% of YouTube people. Because a lot of channels, they just don't do that. Mr. Mach, he makes his videos all naked. He's fully dressed, but he's naked underneath. So that's how he makes his videos. Well, maybe somebody wanted to make sure you were who you said you were. That's why they asked for you to be on it. But as far as anybody else, if you go on the premise just because they don't show themselves, they're hiding something, that's you're going to miss out on 90% of all YouTube channels. You're right. There's other channels that do show their real selves. No, I'm back. I know I didn't fall down. I had to make a cup of coffee, or a pot of coffee. I poured a cup. I made a pot. I went to the little boy's room, and then I The grandkids were pulling up, so I got out their cups and poured them some milk and put it at the table. Turned on the lights in the kitchen for them. So. Did you see that, Kevin? Mr. Mach 1 needs you to go to his channel and hit the about. Go to his channel, go to Video Manager, or you don't have to go. Just hit the About page on his channel. And when you hit the About page, it will say Send Message. Click that, then type in your address, and then send it to him. Either that or text me, because I don't have your address no more. Text me your address, and I will send it to Mr. Mach. If that's going to be easier, PM means personal message. But if that's going to be easier for you to just text me your address and I'll just send it to him, I'll do that for you. Well, we understand that, Alexander, but you're starting to beat a dead horse here. So let's change the subject on that. Just send me a text message with your address, Kevin, and I'll send it to Mr. Mach 1. And then when you come here Easter Sunday, I'll show you how to do some of this stuff on the computer. No. What? What, Sunday? After dinner. I'm just going to show them and do a few things. I'm not going to get on YouTube. I'll just show them how to do something. Kevin won a $10 gift card off in Picker Rick's channel last night. Picker Rick. But Mr. Mach 1 was giving the gift cards away, so he has to send his address to Mr. Mach to get it. So, and Mr. Mach lives in Romulus. Yeah, $10 gift card. I don't know where it's for. Hi, honey. Your grandkids are saying hi. Yeah, Farm Boy can help you, Kevin. Well, we all get responses from other channels there, Alexander. So, but just because Hazy or Hazelnut channel doesn't have herself on there and it's a gamer doesn't mean nothing. So, or she uses a bot voice. A lot of people use a bot voice. It's there for your convenience. Well, everybody has to sign or get a. Everybody has to have a channel in order to comment. You have to sign into YouTube and have a channel. Your channel is whatever you name it. People say I don't have a channel. Well, yes, you do. Everybody has a channel. If you can comment on a YouTube, you have a channel. So. Well, I don't know if I'd be all that happy to try some Guinness jelly, but I guess that's entirely up to you. That's right, and they're entitled to do it their own way. So. So, well, anyways, congratulations, Kevin, on winning the $10 gift card. I hear the $10 gift card was to Whips and Chains. It's a boys thing. I ain't so sure what that's about, but hope you enjoy it. Well, okay there, Alexander. Exactly, Mr. Mock. What is whips and chains? It's a voice thing is all about. That's what the $10 gift card's from, isn't it? Well, thank you, Hazelnut. I'm glad you like my mug. A lot of people love it. I have two favorite coffee cups I usually use. So. I thought you'd find that was funny there, Mr. Mock. Oh. Anybody got anything they want to talk about besides the Second Amendment, sex, or the sexy Second Amendment? Yeah, I love you too. They're eating their breakfast. Farm Boy's not in here yet, there, old Kevin. But usually, when he does, he comes in, and it's 5:30 in the morning where he lives. So. All right, Mr. Mock, you have a good one, man. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I really do. If you guys, like I said, you aren't affiliated with Mr. Mock, go ahead and check his channel out. He also has another one, Lee's Auto Parts or Auto Sales or something like that. That's I think it's connected to. Is there anybody here that's got any paranormal experiences? My granddaughter, seriously? Yes, every once in a while, out of the corner of my eye, I'll see our dog walking by, and we don't have a dog no more. I see her tail wagging, just out of the corner of my eye. Every once in a while, I see, I'm sitting in there watching TV in my recliner. I'll see a big, black patch walk past the door, and a few minutes later, I'll see it walk by again. So I do believe in the hereafter. I believe there is other than us, so. No, I have grandkids here. I have 7 grandkids, 13, 12, 11, 8, 4, and 3 and 3. And the 4 and the 3-year-old are here now because they don't go to school.
4 and 3.
Yeah, the 4 and 3-year-old, one of the 4, or the 4 and one of the 3-year-olds is right here because they don't go to school. Paranormal experience every time you look in the mirror. That's funny, dirty dog. I lived in a house that was the first time it was ever sold was in 1810, and we have no idea when it was ever built. But the first time it was ever sold and it was recorded on abstracted deeds was in 1810. And it was built in the city of Logan, which is now the city of Adrian. And I was sitting there at the dining room table with about 10 people living or kitchen table with about 10 people standing there. It was Thanksgiving Day. All of a sudden, a bottle of peach brandy come flying off the top of the refrigerator freezer, off the top part. And it wasn't like it was by the door or anything. It was in the middle of the refrigerator at the top. And it come flying off the refrigerator and landed about 8 feet away from the refrigerator, breaking on the floor. Now, if it had just rolled off the refrigerator, it had dropped down by the refrigerator door. But this thing flew about 8 feet and just missed me. My wife has seen somebody standing in the upstairs window when there was nobody upstairs, looking out the window. I had been in the bathroom using the facilities and heard my name. And then when I looked up to see who was yelling my name, I seen a guy peek his head around the corner and then disappeared. And I can tell you what he wears. He wears like a light yellowish gold type plaid flannel shirt and a pair of blue jeans. And it ain't the only time we've ever seen the guy. We've seen him 100 times, you know. My wife was playing cards with another woman, and the woman was sitting there looking at her cards. She looked up, and she went, and my wife said, "What's the matter with you?" And she said, "There's a guy standing right behind you." She could see him, and she could describe what he was wearing. And he disappeared. So people may not believe in it, but I do believe in it. So Tammy Caldwell, if you guys aren't, or good to see you here. If you're not acquainted with Tammy Caldwell, go ahead and look at her channel. And, you know, if it's something that you're interested in, show her some channel love, and I'm sure she'll show you some channel love back. Now, everything I told you is the truth. I'm not lying to you, not one bit. We used to have a touch lamp in the living room that would turn on by itself, shut off by itself, and you could give it voice commands. You could stand right there in the living room and say, "Hey, turn on," and it would turn on. Turn off, and it would turn off. Turn on high, and it would go click, 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 and it would go right on high. Turn off, it would turn off. Turn on medium, click, click. And I'm telling you, you know, it wasn't one of them voice-activated lights, because I've never seen one before, but this was a touch lamp. And in order to turn it on, you have to touch it. So you make your own decision on that. That wasn't me touching it, wasn't my wife touching it, or anybody else touching it. You know, we were 10 feet away from it when it would do it. So that's just the extent of it. It's all true. I'm not lying to you, not one bit. It's happened. It happened a lot of times. There you go. Dirty Dog Diggers. That sounds interesting. I mentioned this the other day when we were moving out of the house. I had the Kevin says, "My wife likes whips and chains. I had the bruises and the marks to prove it. Somebody help me. Somebody help me, please." Yeah. Well, I can believe that too. When we moved out of our old house, we had the power shut off, and it was starting to get, you know, going into dusk. It was almost getting dark. I went over there and I opened up the bedroom door downstairs because there was stuff in there I wanted to get. There's a few boxes. I walked over to the other side of the room, grabbed a couple of boxes, went to, you know, pick them up, and I turned around and the door slammed shut. So I went over, put the boxes down, and I tried to open it, and the door wouldn't open. It wasn't locked because I could turn the knob. It just wouldn't open. It's like somebody was holding it from the other side or pushing against it. Anyways, I finally got the door open, and I grabbed them boxes and left and told my wife I would not be back during the dark again until, so every time I go there, it'd be daylight before I'd go back. You know, I wouldn't go back during the dark. And no, well, it was in November, so you couldn't tell the cold air anyways. It was in November. The house didn't have no heat in it. There was no power. So, but it was in November, so it was cold anyway. So you wouldn't be able to tell cold air from anything. But I did offer for that person or that spirit or whatever you want to say to come with us, and evidently he could not leave. And the people that live there now, I asked them, we stopped at a yard sale, and I asked them if they've ever seen anything strange. And they said, like what? And I said, you ever seen a guy with a plaid shirt and blue jeans? And I said, well, yeah, we didn't know what was going on, but we have seen that guy. Yeah. So, you know, you can take it for what it is worth. There is the afterworld. So people say it's residual. It may be, but, you know, I've seen them. We've heard them. Yeah, he's coming back. That's funny. Hi, Cool Dad from the 80s. If you and White Tupac, how you doing? If you guys aren't affiliated with White Tupac, Cool Dad from the 80s, go ahead and check their channels out. If it's something you're interested in, go ahead and show them some channel love, and I'm sure they'll show it back to you. That's funny. Sounds like fun to me, and not seeing the wife for 3 or 4 days is a bonus.
Really?
Well, that's what Mucker says. Did you see it?
No, I'm not.
Oh, well, Kevin says, "Oh, Mucker, you think it may be fun, but when she ties me up for 3 or 4 days and it doesn't get fun anymore, sometimes I wonder if she's coming back." And old Mucker writes, "Sounds like fun to me at Kevin Miller 1. And not seeing your wife for 3 to 4 days is a bonus."
How I feel about that.
That's how she said. That's how I feel about the husband. I don't tie her up for 3 or 4 days though.
Try that one time.
No. I tell you what, sometimes I have to lock the door because of her. And you know, kicking and screaming, scratching and all that shit. And then finally I have to get up and unlock it to let her out. You know, being in the bedroom with me, she don't. So, you know. She yeah. See, that's what I keep hearing your computer doing. That's the Google sign right there.
No, it's not. Well, it's not even coming on.
But that noise right there, that's what I hear during the middle of the night at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, 5:30.
Okay.
Alana thought that was funny. So 21 people here at 8:37 in the morning. By the way, Picker Rick went live. So if you guys are wanting to go watch Picker Rick, he went live about 10 minutes ago, I guess it was. I forgot to mention that. I'm sorry about that. I always try to mention everybody that goes live. So sharing the love, channel love. I'm positive it's not my Cortana or Katana or hers because she doesn't have Katana. And in order to have our Katana, you have to activate it or, you know, voice activate it to turn on, and it's not. So. It'd be nice if there was possibilities to create a time machine, wouldn't it? I'd like to go into the future and find out what the lottery numbers are, then come back and then play it. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed the Testy Fest there, Cool Dad from the 80s. It was fun. I enjoyed watching it there, you know, being there. It was fun. So, what's that? Wife says I was a chicken shit because I wouldn't eat them, but you know, that's just the thing. I am not eating them. Sorry about that, but nope. Nada. Ain't gonna go there. Do I think aliens are real? Okay. Who's planting a garden this year, and what are you gonna? Let me get to that first. If you guys are interested in asking who's planting a garden, Kevin's asking. But do I think aliens are real? Okay. In this solar system that we are in, there's over 100 billion planets and over 100 billion stars. And they claim there's over 100 billion solar systems. So if you take 100 billion times 100 billion, that's, I don't know, somewhere in the neighborhood of maybe 100 gazillion, which I don't even know if is a real number, places where people could live or life forms could live. So if people think that we are the only life form that's out there, um, I don't think so. I really don't think so. And as far as aliens, they're only aliens when they come here. If they're living on their own planet, they are citizens. Uh, just like we are here, we are citizens. If we go to the moon, we are aliens because we're not from there. Or we're going to Mars. We're sending people to Mars, so we're going to be aliens at Mars. But there is illegal aliens all through the United States and through a bunch of other countries too. But there are aliens. So yeah, it must be the truth because the first liar doesn't stand a chance. And here, you're right. Okay, 805 Road King. I never knew you was in here, but thanks a lot for showing up. You guys aren't affiliated with 805 Road King. He's a small channel. He's just getting started. Hell, he's only got like 75,000 channel followers. Go ahead and show 805 Road King some channel love. He does small engine repair. He is probably one of the best in the country. They can take small engines and mount them together and make a 4 or 5 cylinder or 4-cylinder Briggs and Stratton engine by taking the blocks and putting the blocks together and building the cam and the crank and everything. It's really neat. He does a big series on the builds, and I kind of wait till he gets the series done, and then I start from the first one and work my way all the way through. And they take me a day or two to get through them, but that's the way I watch them. That way, everything's fresh in my mind. I don't, watch one video, then the next day go back and watch this next one. It's a lot easier to comprehend. Yep, Road King is good. Fast and Fearless, you have a good one. Enjoy your dinner. You get your computer working, honey? I don't know, man. That computer is one of the high-tech things, but it's a piece of junk, I think. Yeah, if you could go back in time, you could change things that you wanted to change that you did, mistakes you made. But anyways, yes, I am planting a garden. I had bought some jalapeno, or not jalapenos. I bought some cayenne peppers already, the seeds. I bought habaneros, and I bought Hungarian yellow and red peppers seeds. I got parsley and I got oregano, and I'm going to grow some parsley and oregano in some planters or whatever. So we have that, and we can easily get to that. I think I got 3 box planters, above ground gardens, the box gardens. I think I'm gonna plant the habaneros and stuff, the peppers in those, and then leave the garden to other stuff, the garden space. It would be nice. I need to get me a techie over here to look at her computer and go through it and see what's wrong with the damn thing. I think her cookies needs cleaned out of it, but every time it goes to clean, you go to clean the cookies out, it says that if you press this button, it'll remove your history, your cookies, and all passwords, all saved passwords. Well, I don't want to, lose the saved passwords because, then you got to redo all that stuff all the time. So. And she knows you would, Mr. Mucker. God, just enough to make you want to just chuck. An online affair. Look at that. Good morning, Mrs. Iron Dog. How are you? There you go. All his neighbors, they grow vegetables, and he goes to bed. They go to bed early, so he goes shopping at night. I don't know if you can pick the which ones. I'll have to check that out. I'll do it on mine because most of my passwords are the same for everything I have. Good morning, Mama Dog. Oh, God, here you go again. I swear something's up with them, too. Yes. I never get that from you. I don't get googly eyes and kisses. The only thing I get from you anymore is, now, you're still here? In regards to the passwords, they'll only have to be put in one more time to save them again. Exit. It's worth doing. Clear the cookies to prevent more problems. All right. You listened to Elvis Presley yesterday, Jailhouse Rock? Yeah, I'm from the 60s. We heard it a lot. Yeah, it'd be my luck. I'd go back and play the wrong numbers for the wrong week. So. I'm trying to get old Mucker to give me the numbers for the lottery because he's from the future. He's 5 hours ahead of us now, so he should be able to tell me the lottery numbers, and then I can go play them. But oh no, he's kind of he don't want to give up on them for some reason, but he don't play them himself. Yes, we use Google Chrome. Oh. James Grant, how are you doing? You were in here already this morning, weren't you? I thought you were. So, you back again? Yeah, you were here this morning. Celine Farmer Chick, how you doing? Yeehaw, swing your grandma, that's right. Yeah.
What's he doing about?
How's your dad, Gators World, right? How's your dad? If you guys aren't affiliated with Sylvain Farmer Chick, go ahead and check out her channel. Well, that's good. And her dad is Gators World. So you can check out his channel too. He's not in here, but that's her dad. No. I'm glad you showed up. Always appreciate whenever people show up. It really does help, you know. So I do appreciate it all. So. Gator's on the upswing right now. Yep. Well, that's all I'll say a prayer. You can put him on the prayer list if you want me to. In fact, before I forget, if you guys got somebody you want to say a prayer for, if you want to put them on the prayer list, we don't actually say the prayer, but if you want to put them on the prayer list, so we get a prayer, and then, you know, later on tonight or whatever, when you get a chance, you can keep them in your thoughts and prayers. But so if you got somebody you want to say a prayer for, give me their name and I'll write it down. So okay, well, Gators World. You got what's his name? And I'll say his name, but you just want me to use Gators World. All right, we'll just do Gator. He's got cancer, right? Okay. Anybody else? You got anybody you want to say a prayer for or put them on the prayer list? I'll run through the prayer list before we call it a day, and then that way you all have a chance to keep them in your thoughts and prayers for the day. So. They're already on the list here, old mucker. Yeah, they're already on the list. I said that yesterday. I said, old mucker wanted me to pray for all the bulls that lost their testicles during the testicle festival. So they're on the prayer list. So. I don't know if you guys got to watch it, but there's a video I put up for, there was a testicle festival this weekend, and we went to it. I didn't partake in any of the tasting. My wife did. She said they taste like chicken. They come with baked beans, coleslaw, a dinner roll, and you could get a full order of testicles, or you could get a full order of gizzards, or you could get a half and half. And she got a half order of gizzards and a half order of testicles. So yep. And I was quite surprised they didn't come with white sauce. Just saying. Okay, Kevin, I love you too. Have a good day. Text me your address so I can PM it to Mach 1. So. Look at that. She called him sir. Oh, God. Tasty. Yeah. She called him sir. Evidently, she doesn't know him. No, I'm just kidding. Sounds yummy.
Hi, Papa.
Hi.
What are you talking?
I'm talking. I'm live streaming.
Yeah. Hi.
All right, tell them bye.
Bye.
All right. So, that was my 4-year-old granddaughter. So. You would have been there, Mucker. We could have shared, she said. Yeah. That's funny.
Papa, Mommy, come with you. Come on.
Yeah.
Stop. Oh, you just got scorned there, old Mucker. That's my twin brother, Sylvania. Or Sylvain. That's my twin brother, Kevin Miller. He's my twin brother. So. Okay, there, free music. I'm glad you showed up. Thanks for showing up. You all have a good day. Be careful out there, whatever you do. You ain't busy. We'll see you tomorrow. Didn't you see it? She told you to stop it. Stop with the women and the balls in the mouth. That's what she's trying to tell you there, old Mucker. He is 8 minutes. He looks older, doesn't he? Just by his picture. Yeah. Oh. TCTV, how you doing? Good to see you here. If you guys aren't acquainted with TCTV, go ahead and check out his channel. So. Yes, but I don't listen. That's what your wife was saying. You don't listen. Well, I'm not even affiliated with TCTV. I'm going to have to check out this channel. Sorry, it's a female. I said he. I'm sorry. Check out her channel. Let's see. She started doing videos around 3 weeks ago. Are you TCTV? Are you a vet? I'm assuming. I only listen to myself. Yeah, it's sure for him because he's older. Yeah, that's right there. Farmer check. Oh, okay, you're just a mom. Okay. Well, because I seen the PTSD, post-traumatic stress syndrome. I just was wondering if you were a vet. So. But that can go for a lot of different things. But it's most generally acquainted with the service. But you can have post-traumatic stress syndrome from different things that's happened to you. So if you guys haven't showed TCTV some channel love, go ahead and show her some channel love. If you get in there and watch a couple of your videos here in the next few days there, TC, check out your channel. So I'm glad that you stopped in. Tell your friends, have them stop in. We'll show them some channel love. So, excuse me. The more the merrier. So. So. Anybody got something they want to talk about other than sex, the Second Amendment, or sexy Second Amendment? Angry Amish Hitman Poke. You poking fun or what? How you doing there, Dewey? Anyways, how are you doing? The Angry Amish, if you're not affiliated with him, check out his channel. He's got a few other channels. I think they're probably all linked together. I took it off today so people could see my natural flowing brunette hair. Look at that. I'm getting a receding line. Damn. Starting to look like my twin brother. So. Anybody want to talk about anything but guns, sex, and nuts? I'm doing okay there, Dewey. I got to go to the doctor. Oh, man. I got to go to the doctor at 10:15. So, yeah, I'm going to get off here in a few minutes. I forgot about that. Yeah, I got to go to the doctor at 10:15. So, at 9:15, I'm going to get off. That's 15 minutes from now. Because I have to be at the doctor's office at 10:15. So, they give me an hour to get gorgeous again to go see the doctor. So, and go over and cry on her shoulder and see what the hell she's going to do for me. So, but other than that, so then I got a doctor's appointment again tomorrow at 10:20. So then I'm fresh all out of doctors until for another 5 or 6 weeks probably. So hell, I don't know. So I got to go have a cortisone shot tomorrow on my shoulder, so I might be back to that doctor again in another couple of weeks or whatever. Now Angry Amish is hitting on you. Hugs to Mrs. Iron Dog.
We said you're sexy.
Yeah, I know. I'm just dead right sexy. So, yeah. So, yeah. I'm just dead right sexy. You guys don't realize how hard it is to get this good looking every day. I have to work on it for hours. No, she won't play doctor. I'm sure she'd like to slice me open half the time and see what makes me tick, but she won't play doctor. You got your glasses. Yeah, Angry, you got your glasses on. Might play surgeon with me, yeah. Oh, you don't need that. You don't need that. You don't need those. He said, yes, he does. If he didn't have mine, he could only see a foot in front of his face. Oh. Well, while we're all here, I'll run through this prayer list real quick. I have to have Mrs. Iron Dog get back on my list and start writing some names down for channel recognition because I haven't done that in a while and I got to get that done. Anyways, anywho, I see somebody's liked my glasses better than me, so. Huh? Okay. That coffee pot just shut off. So there you go. The wife is going to have a cigarette, so mouthfree. Okay. Let's run through the prayer list real quick. Rosa Camacho, she has spine and knee problems. Eloise Batista, she has health problems. Rita's son, Matt, is going through seizures right now. He needs some prayers for him. Grandma Rose, she's got Alzheimer's. Louis Ball, he's got colon cancer. Carolyn F., family trouble. Peter Javik, had cancer and he has passed away. So say a prayer for his family and his, for his soul. Rita, she's having back and feet problems. TJ, woodworking, anxiety, depression, and chronic neck pain. Big Steve, we said prayers for his cat, and prayers do work. His cat's doing better, so we'll probably end up taking him off the prayer list now, unless Big Steve wants to be on the prayer list. Angry Amish, Dewey, his real name's Brandon. His mom passed away 2 weeks ago today. 2 weeks ago today. You keep him in your prayers. Kevin Miller, he's having some health problems. Sid's angel, Debbie, she's having problems. She's got fibromyalgia. Jessica Allen, that is Amber's sister, I believe. She was having a difficult pregnancy and she has since lost the baby, so keep her in your prayers. Tylene, that's my brother's, that's my sister-in-law, that's my brother's wife. She's having some health issues too. Dem Seeking Earth, she's having some health issues. Go ahead and say a prayer for her. Molly Dolly, Molly 1K Dolly, her Aunt Dolly is having a hip replacement. June Gall needs a double lung transplant, and she needs prayers for that. Jonathan Nicholson doesn't have a reason, but he needs prayers. Wolf Spirit, she lost her mother 3 weeks ago, so she could use some prayer. Alexander Smith, his son, doesn't give a reason why, but his son needs some prayers. Ariana, she is 9 years old. She's having seizures, so give her some prayers if you would. Mary and Cindy, I think they're friends of June's, and she said they're having health issues. Prepper Bob and Mama Carol, they're trying to make the right decision and is looking for a little guidance, so say a prayer for them. Bama Grits, she's got health issues, say a prayer for her. And Mo Man, say a prayer for him. Elena Petrovich, she's having some stomach and kidney problems, and she's home now from the hospital. Go ahead and say a prayer for her. Cool Dad from the 80s. I want you to, keep his family in your thoughts and prayers because they're headed to Brazil and just for the traveling. Proud Mom 1966 is having heart issues. Please say a prayer for her. Amber, she's having ankle problems, and now she said she was having chest pains this morning, so say a prayer for her. Gator, say a prayer for him. He's fighting cancer right now. Mrs. Iron Dog 63, she's not feeling good. Say some prayers for her. And she just recently lost her brother 4 weeks ago. I think it was on a Wednesday, 4 weeks ago on a Wednesday. So say some prayers for her. And you can say a prayer for me if you'd like. And let's not forget the bulls that lost their testicles to the testicle festival. And that's all that's on my prayer list. So now that that's through, you can either call him Brando or Brandon or Brandwin. So there you go. Anybody got anything else they want to talk about? So we got 10 people here. 9:09 in the morning. Like I said, at 9:15, I'm going to shut it down. So I do appreciate each and every one of you guys for showing up. I really do. It makes my day to see so many people come in and share their time with me. It does. It makes me feel good. So, and like I said yesterday, I'm sorry that I missed yesterday. Some people were worried that something was wrong because I didn't show up, but I just overslept. So, Zuppin. Well, thank you for showing up, Zuppin. You guys aren't AJ's Adventures. How you doing, AJ? you guys aren't affiliated with Zeppin or AJ's Adventures, go ahead and check out their channel. Zeppin is a new one on me. I'm not saying, well, I'm not, I can tell right now, I'm not, haven't showed him some channel love. Let's see what he's got. He's got 13 channel followers. So, that he does have some content. He's been making, well, he's a gamer. He's been doing it for 4 months. So I'm not really into games, but I will show you some channel love there, Zeppin. And when I get a chance, I'll swing in if you're doing a game and show you some channel love. Hey, I can't help it. Talk to your boyfriend, old Mucker. He's the one that put the dogs or the bulls on the list. I didn't. Old Mucker did. And I can go right through the chat and show you where he wanted to it. See? Right there. He says, I feel sorry for the poor bulls also. You know. So it's not just me. Talk to old Mucker. So that today will be the last time I pray for the bulls because I'm trying to keep that serious. But I just thought that would be a little bit, you know, funny for you guys. Yeah. So if you guys aren't, like I said, if you ain't affiliated with Zeppin, go ahead and check his channel out. Check out AJ's Adventures. Now there is a channel warning with AJ's Adventures. AJ does have some adult content. It's not like it used to be. It used to be damn near XXX, and now it's just rated adult. So if you don't like adult content, you know, don't go there. If you're easily offended, and you go to adult or AJ's and you get offended, and I'm sorry, but I am warning you now. AJ does have some adult content, but that doesn't make him a bad channel. I like going to AJ's. I like listening to him. I get on his panel every once in a while. So, like I said, but it is an adult channel. So don't bring your kids to that channel because, it is an adult channel. So, see, and even AJ thinks it's funny. Because I had a guy here say, that he said a comment on AJ's, and that AJ, he was warned on my channel that that it is an adult, and he didn't say. Well, he said he didn't hear me say it. Well, AJ's is an adult channel, so make sure you don't have no kids around, or if you're easily offended, don't go there because AJ's is an adult channel, but like I said, he's a nice guy and everything, but it is an adult channel, so take it for what it is. James Grant says, I think dirty thoughts all day. So, well, some people do, some people don't. So, different strokes for different folks. So, that doesn't make it a bad channel. So, all right, well, I got 2 more minutes, so I'll start saying my goodbyes. Like I said, we're going to get out of here at 9:15 because I got to get ready for the doctor. But I do appreciate each and every one of you guys for being here, because if it wasn't for you, I'd have no reason for being here. And I say that every day that I'm here. Also, if you guys are going to be doing any traveling, make sure you watch out for the other guy, because the other guy's probably not watching out for you. And it's usually the other guy that comes at you. So make sure you're watching the other guy and be safe. AJ, tell your girlfriend, stop picking on me. Yeah. You guys are the driving force in my channel, actually. I appreciate it. I have all sorts of fun here every day when I do a live stream. I love the comments. I love the subject matter that we get into sometimes. Sometimes it can be brash. Sometimes it isn't. Sometimes it's the wrong thing to say, but you never know until you say it. So AJ goes to church on Sunday. He goes to, he may not go to church, but he drives by one every Sunday, probably. Is that what you meant to say there, AJ? You drive by a church every Sunday. So, Well, that's about all I got to say about that. I just want to say to everybody, you know, God bless and have a good day. Be careful out there, and I really do appreciate you. So until tomorrow, I'll most likely be on here tomorrow, and we'll see you then. Thank you.